Well, Sam, here we are at the start of the sort of jump season proper, if you like. First jockey to Paul Nicholls. How does that feel?
Yeah, obviously it's a massive kind of season. It's very exciting and a lot of new prospects coming through, and it's a great time of year. Obviously, to be riding some top class horses is what every jockey wants to be doing.
And how did you feel when you first knew that you would be the first jockey for Paul? What emotions were going through your mind?
Yeah, obviously just very, very excited. Most importantly, obviously, what was great is you're going to be getting on a lot stronger kind of calibre of horses. And first of all, it's how hungry Paul is for big race success is absolutely amazing to see. And it's great from a jockey's point of view to be riding for a trainer as hungry as kind of as you are, you know.
And how does it differ from riding for your father? Is it a different setup here completely?
Yeah, it's amazing, obviously, as you've gone throughout racing and obviously riding for a variety of different trainers to see how every trainer does it differently. And it's another step up for me, and obviously it's going to help my riding improve and help my racing brain in general grow, and hopefully as I ride more and more will get stronger and stronger. Well, I'm very lucky in the fact that my best friend's probably Nick Schofield anyway. So when I am down here, I stay with him, and we're able to talk about a lot of the horses at good depth. And obviously, still very good friends with Daryl Jacob. And obviously, what's nice is they've got a great team down here. And you got Harry Derham schooling a lot of the horses, Will Bidditt, Ryan Mann, and you can always give any of them a call and ask them about any. So it's a great situation to be in.
And you're still a young lad. It's quite a high pressure job that you're now in. How do you deal with that? Do you sometimes get a bit wound up by comments online and things like that?
Yeah. What's nice is it's a pressure every jockey would want, you know, to be riding the best horses. Well, some of the best horses in the country is what every jockey would like to be doing. So you're opening yourself up to criticism. I'm very aware of that, and I'm there to be criticised. But at the same time, hopefully, you can keep banging in some winners and keep everyone happy.
And what about Twitter? Are you a regular on social media?
Yeah, obviously I'm on it. It's great to kind of promote yourself, and we would get a lot of work outside of racing by being on that side and showing off your side of yourself that maybe not a lot of people might see. But it's a great kind of source to actually find out about a lot of things, whether racing's on, off, frozen, waterlogged, things like that. But you do open yourself up to criticism. But like you say, everyone's got an opinion, and you take it and we move on. You get the odd kind of abusive ones that you'd think about for a minute and think, really, is it that bad that you'd almost want me to do things on the way home that would make you question about the whole Twitter thing? But at the same time, you do get some odd ones sometimes about kicking on and waiting too long when it's actually the way the horses like to be ridden. But there we go, we get used to it and we move on.
On that sort of theme, your best ever ride, your most satisfying ever win, what would you describe that as?
It's a very good question. I remember actually riding one for Nigel Hort, Zimbabwe at Plumpton. My stirrup leather broke at the top of the hill. Anyway, he kept kicking on, and he actually won that day. He was a tricky customer as it was, so it probably actually would have won if my stirrup leather wouldn't have won if my stirrup leather hadn't have broken. It's just one of those scenarios. But I really enjoyed riding obviously horses like Tidal Bay and Hello Bud when he won his second Beecher. That was a very special day. And
the opposite end of the scale, what's the worst ride you've ever had? Any that you've come back absolutely kicking yourself?
Oh, I've given a few. Off the top of my head, there wouldn't be one that would jump out massively, but being a jockey, you're all very competitive. Whenever you finish a tight second or a beaten third, you've always wanted to have another go at one. And it's that scenario you would love to, but it's hard to pinpoint one in particular, but you'd like to go at many. Yeah, he was excellent the other day. Really happy with him. A lot of people have crabbed his jumping. He's never going to be the best jumper. He never has been. But one thing he's very good at is getting from A to B very quickly. It might not always look pretty, but what he does do is do it quickly. So I can't really fault him while he's doing that anyway.
And has Nigel got the season sort of all mapped out already for him?
Yeah, I think we've a good plan. Well, we hope it is. What's nice for us is that we've got a plan this year, we hope, which will obviously maximise the fact that he obviously likes a bit of time between his races. He goes to obviously the Betfair, the new race they've made this year, which is in November, 22nd of November, I think. And obviously you then go to Cheltenham for the race he won last year, the International. And then the one query we're not quite sure about is where he'll go in January, but he'll have a run in January this year, maybe instead of the Christmas hurdle. and then he'll go on to the champion hurdle and hopefully entry afterwards.
Then a bit of a score to settle with Jeski in the champion hurdle.
That's it. Obviously, very exciting. Touch wood, everyone gets there. It's going to be an amazing race, and want to very much look forward to riding it.
Is he the one to beat, Jeski?
Well, there's many to beat. It's one of the great races, and as it was last year, it was mapped out to be an excellent race, and it's going to be a massive race this year again. And you can see so many potential champions in there. It's just who turns up in the best form on the day.